Top story.
After about 10 months of very little activity, Knobbelboy has finally revealed some progress and decoration on the level born out of the ashes of Fusion Z. Fusion Z is the third level in Manix's old series of Fusion levels, and was set to be the third and an Extreme Demon Mega Collab. Given its revealing in the summer of 2016, it currently stands as one of GD's longest awaited levels, and will continue that way now the likes of Quantum Processing, Glowy and Bloodlust have all been verified. However, after rumours and inactivity from Manix leading into October, he abruptly quit GD and cancelled the level to the anger of many. This caused internal trouble within the team too, particularly with Knobbelboy, who argued that the collab participants shouldn't see their work go to waste in such a rash decision, so gave a copy to Geomania to verify. This caused a whirlwind of backlash, and it prompted a lot of debate in the community, something Knobbelboy said he regrets immensely, and has apologised for. However, back in October this still seemed to be going ahead, so a large group of the participants, spearheaded by close friends of Manix, rebuked permissions for their parts to be used in the level, forcing Knobbelboy to remove over half of the level. After both sides discussed options, the resolution was reached that Knobbelboy could indeed go ahead with the project, but under a different name and not using any parts from the creators who backed out, and this left a half-empty level for him to deal with. Soon after, he opened a creator contest for players and creators to show what kinds of styles they'd bring to the table, and the winners were chosen. But this, like a lot of Knobbelboy's other projects, got caught up in inactivity around the turn of the year, but now, finally, it seems to be alive and kicking again. Last week on his channel, Knobbelboy showed a preview with some new gameplay and loads of new decoration, and it looks awesome. A lot of the original gameplay has been replaced, and the decoration has taken on the unique opportunity to be revamped with 2.1 features and mechanics. The level still stands to be renamed. A straw poll was run at the time the level was reclaimed, but this hasn't been fully decided on yet. Knobbelboy elaborated on some information in the comments, saying that there was actually a misunderstanding in the new chat, but this has now been resolved. And so now it seems there is a lot of opportunity for this to become its own level in the future. It looks like a great new Extreme Demon we can look forward to, and with the promise of so much faster progress from here on out.
Also in the news.
A creator contest has been announced for the planned 8th edition to Stormfly's revival of Sono 94's Hell series, the Hell Holder. After the initiative to rebuild the original Hell series came about, research was done into the series' history, and after mining Son's account and reviewing some Korean forums, several new possible levels that never came about were discovered: the Hell Field, the Hell Inferno, and now the Hell Holder. The level was revealed this time last year by Jacob220, and the mined level was finished by Stormfly, but as it turns out it's not real. But it seems Stormfly has ambitions to turn this into a Hell level. This makes sense, as while the Hell Field was announced by Son, no official gameplay was ever made, and it came down to Stormfly's team to make it themselves. And with the quadruplet of original demons now being re-released and re-rated, it now seems fitting for Stormfly to realise a new era by adding to this great series with new fan-made Hell levels. Last week, he announced a creator contest to make the entire level yourself and then submit it to see who wins the rights to have their name on this project. The contest is art oriented. While the previous levels have been well decorated, out and out art levels may change up the formula and add a new twist to the series. Regardless, the copyable is available now and you can freely download it, so if you think you have what it takes, head on over to Stormfly's channel now for full details of how to enter.
In other news.
Cosmic Cyclone, the cancelled upcoming sequel to Sonic Wave hosted by Riot, Sonic and Cyclic, might have a glimmer of hope for its future after Zimnoir, the leader of the APTeam and the current host of Sonic Wave Infinity, got the blessing from Riot to take up the cancelled level after they were done with Sonic Wave Infinity. Amazingly, Riot, who still hasn't got his channel back after being terminated last week, said yes, so we may actually end up seeing this project revive soon. Another revived project among a huge bunch of them this week. We don't know anything more than the screenshot that was shared, so there's not much more I can say about this, but yeah, this generally looks quite positive, as this level was dead, but now it seems like it might be brought back to life finally, and I'm sure fans will welcome that with open arms.
Upcoming level news.
Kenos, the buffed, rebirthed, extended, old, and pretty much all of the standard objectives for a 2.0 Extreme Demon that never came out and is now being finished. Level that is Kenos is now finished and is close on verification. Kenos was originally spearheaded by Chief Flurry after he beat Zakup in Hell, aiming to do what had happened with Bloodlust some months earlier, delivering an extended rebirth that could place at number 1 on the Demons list. But the level seemed very inactive and didn't have much hope for it until recently when Bionox and others finished it and put it up for verification. Initially there was a set race between Combine and Krazen, but Combine eventually became the sole verifier and is making incredibly fast progress. This has prompted an interesting controversy to arise on a small scale, with Seizure becoming suspicious of him and making a video likening his activities to End Level, with his reclusive verification, lack of streams and off-camera achievements. While the video made some good points, Combined has responded very quickly and released 2 videos with runs with clicks in them. The first was a run of 71% with clicks and a microphone, and he hopes to fully debunk the remaining claims with the Kenos livestream on Sunday. I don't really have an opinion on the subject. On the one hand, I do understand why these claims are being made and being brought forward. End Level showed us that we need to investigate shady and reclusive behaviour, but on the other hand, perhaps we are too untrusting now. Given Combined was able to immediately go a long way to clearing his name straight away, maybe we are just too nervous. Largely, I hope this gets resolved with respect from both sides, as this will mean no hard feelings and will allow us to see Kenos more on its way to verification. Combined has now set a new personal best with 90%, so it looks like we won't have to wait much longer for this sure contender for the #1 spot on the Demons list to be released. Anathema, the long-term and supposedly dead sequel to Allegiance and Revenant, has been revealed with new decoration and some new gameplay from AirSwipe, who volunteered to undertake the project a few months ago. After Allegiance captured the hearts and minds of the community in 2016 for being unique and interesting, Nightcrow planned 2 more levels at Yatagarasu and Bloodlust difficulty, namely Revenant and Anathema, though Anathema didn't actually have any work done until mid-2017. Revenant was pushed and was set to be finished and released by 2017 after progress was being made quickly at the start of the year, but End Level was the player driving force behind these projects, and his sudden disappearance at that time left them up in the air. Anathema had been revealed by this point, an extreme demon layout with no more than that, but still enough to drum up huge amounts of fan support. It even overtook Revenant in terms of popularity. However, after the summer of last year, Nightcrow was at a crossroads given his own inactivity and 2 levels that still needed to be made and verified. It was Revenant which was chosen, and though flicking between Aquiver and End Level as the verifier, it now has a sizable following for its difficulty and design. However, Anathema seemed to be left to die, to the upset of many. But after washing his hands of the level, Nightcrow gave it to AirSwipe to finish and verify some months ago. Obviously, this was a huge ask and no one really held their breath. But a few days ago, the Dutch creator revealed a new, refreshed version of the level. There hasn't been much decoration, but what has been decorated looks really good, capturing the Allegiance style with AirSwipe's own twist on it. He says he might enlist the help of other creators for some parts, but largely it's just brilliant to have this back and alive again. At a time in GD when we are wondering about the game's future, old fan favourite levels being revived left, right and centre is a really big dose of feel good for us all. I can't wait to see what will happen from here, as AirSwipe's work is looking incredibly promising so far. The current unrated and potentially #1 demon, Crimson Planet, has had a planned sequel kick into life in the last few days. The sequel, named Scarlet Sirius, is now having parts uploaded on YouTube by its participants and looks way better than its prequel, mainly because this was built with 2.1 mechanics and contemporary design and difficulty in mind, as opposed to the long-term project that was Crimson Planet. Only a few parts have been uploaded and we don't know much yet, but it's still exciting to see this project gather some momentum. Freedom08, Penita's extra long super hard upcoming mega collab, now has a full run of the level uploaded. Freedom08 definitely conforms to Penita's style of great levels but weird names. Though the Freedom part comes from the theme Freedom Dive, the song set to be used in Sagaesta's dormant inactive 18-month-old project Freedom Dive, and the 08 part allegedly is named after HM08 from a Pokemon game which contains the move Dive. So it's a big clusterfuck of subtle references, I guess. Freedom08, despite not having a flashy title, has some amazing decoration. Some parts of it look fantastic, and at a whopping 4 minutes and 20 seconds, no weed pun intended, it will be one of the longest and hardest New Age Extreme Demons. This level combines a lot of different styles, but they all work well as a mega collab. The project contains over 20 participants, and though I'm not sure if a verifier has been confirmed, we can expect this or at least progress on its verification soon.
Top 50 News.
Not a lot is going on with the Demons list, but enough to have a quick chat about. The first thing to note is not actually a place change, but one that is being promoted by several players. Beanie, the one who re-verified Hyperparachism, has added his name to the list of people calling for Spatial Ren to be raised above 3rd place. He now joins Sandstorm and Crazen, who all think it should go higher. Crazen thinks Spatial Ren should be #1, and more big players are concurring, so perhaps it will be moved up in the future. As for actual changes, the newly verified Celestial Force has been raised above Artificial Ascent from 14th to 11th. This means that it may make its way into the top 10 soon, as there are plans to re-evaluate Cadrega City's position and drop it down. Further down, Paroxysm by Lemons has been raised 1 place, above the Hell World. The number 50 is a bizarre phantasm, and with so many upcoming levels being revealed and verified, it may not stay there long. There's not really much else to talk about. Sonics is still the top player of the stats viewer, but Wave might actually break into the top 4 soon, especially with Wuxi showing signs that he might be on his way out.